Hello, we're back. What are our final tools we want to bring with us into this dive? Cross stitch. I gotta test something, by the way. I can't believe it took me this long to even try and test it. Pretty cool. Wait, we have our last craft medal. I guess we can buy this now. Well, well, still about, Pointy Bug. You have proved yourself made of hardiest stuff. Ballo did tell, shamefully, of complications with your diving bell and of your absence upon its first retrieval. He had feared you lost to the flame, but we ourselves had slight guessed otherwise.
Yanara.
To return from below proved as difficult a climb as ever I have faced, and yet I now need to descend again. Then twice mad you are, Bug, or brave beyond measure. No, we have heard from Ballo, who told us his repair efforts upon the diving bell below. By now that task is likely completed. If you are hoping to put his work to the test, then we shall wish again on your survival. And if our own service can aid your critical task, know we will continue to provide it gladly. The last one.
Kadastama.
Stay safe, Forge Daughter. If I require your aid, I shall return. Our wishes go with you, Pointy Bug. Calm the raging of our world, that our task can continue. Reduces the damage. Oh, wow, that would have been useful against the big fire guy as well. Apparently it's both flame and lava. Interesting. Never would I have guessed that this is the area that would have led us to the final encounter. Very impressive how Team Cherry did this, because I was even thinking about it, right? I was thinking about, like, how the game would structure its, like, final act, where it's, like, the whole game starts with you climbing to the top. And then, of course, like, after that, if that is not indeed the end, it would be about descending back down further than when you started. The abyss is below everything. Also, that's a much sturdier device. It is done, miss. I fitted the shell shield. Smells like new. Better than new, even. If you're planning another descent, head down, holler, and I'll get you going. Your work is appreciated, sir. Know that, with luck, the threat from below might soon be quelled, and your lands shall rest calm. Well, good. I'm only really wishing to return to the forge and my regular duties. A little purpose, routine. Frankly, miss, all this action's more than a bit overwhelming for bugs like me. I'll be glad when it's all over. Provided we survive, of course. Thank you so much, Ballo. It seems to be one and the same abyss. Holla when you're ready, miss. The upgrades are done. That bell's as ready as it'll ever be. Buckle in. We're going down. We're going down, down in an earlier round. But sugar, we're going down swinging. I'll be a #1 with the bullets. You loaded god complex, cock it and pull it. Oh, the damage increase is notable. Oh. Now, if only we had gotten an item that would have reduced damage, like a defense charm or whatever. Oh, Zio, if you don't want to get spoiled, you might want to be careful because this is the fucking finale of the game. Ah! Can I have peace and quiet, please? And not like a million enemies trying to suck my face off? God damn it. If there's an Act 4, I'll lose my mind, but it hasn't. It has crossed my mind. Because what I'm thinking, if there is an Act 4, it's going to be post-game. Like, instead of the game perpetually lingering in the state it was before the final boss, my guess is that if there is an Act 4, it is the we've succeeded, and now the world is putting itself back together. That better not be a spoiler, or I'm going to be very, very angry. Because I don't really know what motivation one would have to, like, just spoil a game this close to the end. That's also a spoiler. You need to understand that I don't want answers or information about things. You have to understand this. I've made this abundantly clear. I will speculate, but that is not an invitation for you to be like, hey, you are right, here's the answer. I'll be cold and dead in the ground before I want information like that. Completely unprompted. And here we are. The last bench. Child, I hold the means to descend. Let us meet one final time and quell this black ruin of our making. Who are you hoping you'll find down there, Spider? An ailing child and a silk-starved beast? If so, I'm afraid we may sorely disappoint. What waits below is me no longer. Even if only your shadow remains. To release your mother's grip, my blade would see it slain. Then why hold, even at this moment? Surely terror hasn't suddenly claimed even your hardened heart. Take the final plunge, Spider. Join us in my drowning palace, and let oblivion swallow us all. Oblivion may take you, child. My own life I shall not sacrifice. I have survived the fury of your land. I have borne its barbs and its blades, and I have seen wonder behind its dangers. But always, child, I remain a daughter of Hallownest, and the void below all things. That darkness I will fear no longer. How fucking poetic, Hornet. Let's go! Into the dark! I can move. Oh. Here we go. Oh, this is gonna be an insane fight. What is this gonna be? Oh my god. Hi. Am I fighting this little fucker again? Oh my god. This is gonna be a very anticlimactic first attempt. Yep. Why is it still so smug? You're not even supposed to have emotion at this point. No mind to think. My ass. This is going to be a nightmare. It's so hard to read where she's gonna be. She's so all over the place. Oh, the attack leads. Okay. That's game. Oh. You'd think they would cut me some slack, because here would be the worst place to farm for shards. You'd have to leave the place entirely and come back later. It's gonna play it every okay. It's dramatic, but at a certain point the retries are gonna start to get we'll see. I'll be honest, I don't know if Lace being the boss in here is my most excited or hopeful outcome. I hate that I can't seem to, like, move without... Hallenest is gonna... Hallenest is dead. I don't think it can guide my blade anywhere. Okay, I think a defensive stance is way more appropriate. I'm being too aggressive and it's getting me obliterated. I need to wait for her to come to me, see what she's doing instead of trying to go to her. Like, I'm joking, but, like, part of me was like, what if we encountered the Radiance down here? That'd be insane. But the Radiance is irrelevant and already been obliterated.
Yeah.
So much. That was crazy. That's not that bad, honestly. It's a matter of being patient and focused. But hot fucking damn, dude. What would also be good in this? The emergency heal seems pretty vital. The pins seem like they're doing decent work. Just passively. He's playing Street Fighter 6 while I'm playing a Metroidvania. Very apt. That was a long and protracted fight, though. I'm really worried that I'm not going to be able to survive that long in a second phase. Or a second proper phase. RP. That should not have such a high arc. It's so hard to keep track of her. She's not the first one to have combos in this goddamn game. That's the problem. Like, I already get hit so many, like, oh, I'm gonna combo you for so much damage. Like, it's just like, ugh. The problem is the game is extremely punishing if you make mistakes, and it's very hard to recover if you do. And I don't know if I like that about it. Like, Hollow Knight gave you plenty of opportunities to recover if you fucked up. There were very, very, very few notable exceptions. That's not what I wanted to do. I don't like how some of the attacks layer over each other. If you're not, like, it just feels like sometimes you can't handle both. It's like, oh, nope, those are lined up in a way that's just gonna get me hit. We'll give this one or two, we'll give this like 5 more tries, but it is nearly 3 a.m. and I really need to cut myself off. I would hate to end this now, anyway, than like, at a more reasonable hour when there might be more people to actually see the ending. Okay. Absolutely obliterated by those. God damn you, Lace. It's just too fast. Like, it's so fatiguing. Like, I don't even know if we have the capacity to keep up with that for as long as it's expecting me to. You know what? In fact, one more try. It's the last try. I'm not going to do this 5 more times. Because the fucking bullets are a bit much, I would say. I think that the fight is more than sufficiently difficult without the extra projectiles. Not be punished the moment I make a single mistake to get like obliterated 70 times in a row. Yeah, no, I'm done. I don't like this fight already, and I will be honest, it's a bit of a sour note to leave feeling like this. I'm gonna be real, after all the build-up. Lace was barely present in the game, and I feel like her being the final boss, even if there's more to the fight after she's dead, is a massive disappointment, and not really what I was expecting out of the conclusion. So here's hoping that, first off, there is a break, because you know damn well that this game is unable to hold itself to any kind of reasonable standard. It always has to... It can't, you know, it lacks restraint. Lacks complete restraint. And I know for a fact that this will be like a 4-phase fight with Lace that's extremely demanding, and then it'll be like some other fight with the actual Silk Grandmother as well. And it'll expect you to do all of that in one go with a limited supply of tools and very little opportunity to heal. And honestly, that might be the worst and most egregious of fights if that is the case. I don't want to think that, but based on my experience with the rest of this game's pacing and fight choreography and the way that it's designed its encounters, I would not put it past them to make this the biggest endurance test of the entire experience. In any case, I just want to be done, honestly, and that's sad. I'll look into the beta patch to see how that feels, but at the moment, I'm exhausted. I'm utterly exhausted. Hold on a sec. It would be very funny if they could get down here. Somehow I doubt it. Yeah, surprising nobody. I want to investigate something that I just noticed and failed to investigate. It probably won't be much... Oh! Oh, well that's cool. I wonder if that means void enemies won't hurt me as much, but considering how that fight went, I doubt it. Oh, I went too far. I'm gonna go back from the bottom to the top, from the bottom to the top, to the bottom, to the bottom, to the bottom, to the top. Love enemies that basically punish you for trying to pogo on them. Amazingly, the creature carries the void's black liquid in its stomach, violently spraying it forth if threatened. Thank God the run back for that is just immediate, which honestly might be the biggest thing in its favor.
Da, finestra.
Wolfen, could you remind me, what were you responding to when you said was thinking the same? Because delay and everything on Twitch makes it hard. Yeah. That fight's also, like, we have the strongest nail we can have, so there's no increasing our damage, which has me deeply terrified at just how long that fight is going to be. Hey, Big Mama, let's go to Grand Bellway. Actually, no, it wouldn't be Terminus, would it? It would be Songclave, actually. I'm also not going to rest at a bench if it can be avoided, because I don't want to have to go all... Ah! Get their ass! You can do it! Second Sentinel, I believe. Wait, it says there's a connecting path, so you'd think you'd be able to get back up there. Ah, there we go. What? There's no way you can't get back up there again. Ah, there we go. No, 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 this is just a dead end. Ugh, that's so annoying, man. There's a section of the map that's clearly marked as, like, you're not done there yet. And I want to go back up and see. But Terminus is completely disconnected. And it's looking to me like the Clockwork Core is inaccessible now, but it's really hard to tell. Could someone look this up for me? Actually, that might be spoilers. Because it looks like a path that you would not be able to reach unless you had this ability we got in the Abyss. So there's a chance that perhaps maybe indeed there is an Act 4. And if there is, I'm gonna lose my mind. How is this game so big? How did they get this much accomplished in 6 years? They're such a small dev team. What the fuck are they doing?
Benventra.
Red Maiden, you have some great task ahead of you, do you not? If so, then I fear the time of our final parting draws near.
Cadestre.
You sense it true, Sherma. I shall soon descend to the darkness below the kingdom and quell the source of Farloom's rending. If that task is achieved, my future may take me far from Farloom, but know I have faith that you will hold these bugs together and see them prosper. In truth, I'm still only a fool, but I'll hold dearly to your faith in me. That warmth will help me to endure whatever challenges lie ahead. Now let me pray for you, dear friend, and may my hopes follow you into the deepest darkness and beyond. Maiden strong and wreathed in red, shield her shell, bless her thread. She fights for us until the end. Please protect my dearest friend. Oh. If it's spoilers, I don't want to know. Oh, one I would kill for Sherma. Okay. I meant to do that. Well, as weird as it might seem, part of me suspects that there is yet still more. Maybe not much more of the map, but still more to do once this fight is concluded. But I would not be shocked if Act 3 is the end. We've come so far and done so much in what is amounted to fucking 5 days. How far we've come. What an insane experience this has been. Filled with sadness and twists and turns and hope. False fly with a rune-etched shell, a tortured mix of soul and void is caged within. A crude construct of my father's fallen domain. Only a fool believes that void can be fashioned to do their bidding. Scathing remarks for her father. And yet there are still enemies remaining that we have not encountered. Several. In multiple pockets of area. Which leads me to believe that there are still things we have yet to see. Little side adventures we have yet to stumble upon. Lots of what look to be void enemies left. This has to be lace. Like spooky lace. In entering their domain, I freed these bugs to infest the greater vaults. They are a nuisance and I have only myself to blame. Really? When did that happen? See, there are places yet unexplored, right? There's that locked part of the White Ward. Right? That we haven't been in. That's still unanswered. And then there's that guy in Greymoor that we don't know anything about. Oh, I love this. Blade Maiden of a once renowned warrior sect survived long beyond the rest of her order. I like her, for her willingness to teach and her spirit still strong, despite a long age spent solitary. She has my respect. She was a delight. "61 hours. I guess I did rest at the bench and the docks because that was the ride back out, but that's fine. Oh my goodness. My batteries are spent. I have dinner to make and it is 3 a.m. Whoops. I don't think there's anyone for me to raid. I'll be shocked if anyone is still live. And I don't really have the energy, admittedly, to be raiding at the moment anyway. So. Tomorrow might very well be the grand finale. And after that, well, it'll be picking up all the loose threads we haven't finished. And if we do manage to 100% it, perhaps it will be time by then for the patch to release. And we can do another playthrough. See new things. Alternative outcomes, perhaps. Because there is some unanswered questions. And I'm going to be real. There's only one thing that I've been spoiled on, and it's mainly just a picture on the achievements page. There is an achievement with Mr. Mushroom. You know, worms pull bugs into its thrall. As a result, I think kingdoms fall. Oh, wait, no. Kingdoms all then fall to dust, but Mr. Mushroom readjusts? I don't know. Mr. Mushroom is in this game somewhere. My only hope is that there is yet more. And I know this might seem silly. I would like to see some level of closure or catharsis in regards to how our game ended in Hollow Knight. I am sure, or at least hopeful, that if not the end of this content here, the base game, that DLC coming in the months or years from now, I am hoping that we will get some kind of confirmation or closure on our previous experience. But if ifs and buts were candy and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas. Thank you all so much for watching. And as always, until next time, stay out of trouble.